Reliving the book of the acts. I carry my cross in my back. My homies still stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean all the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. Be strong in the Lord and His might now.
All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show out they face, yeah. It's the blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand to complain, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. Put it easy, there's a shame, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before that's all in my chain, yeah. Just willing on straight true to religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning. Cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. All that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and I move with no vision. I'm moving like felt to my mind steady swimming.
All praise to the Most High. We back with another episode of the Final Trumpet Radio Show. I'm Officer Kolayah to my right.
Officer A-Time.
To my left.
Officer Iuic.
To my far right.
Officer Iuic Yasharala.
And today our readers on the show, because Officer Marshall head ass is missing. We got
Soldier Yair.
All praise to the Most High.
We gonna go and get it. We gonna go and get it out the way.
Do it.
I need my sound bite for Officer Marshall.
Officer
we need to boo this man.
Boo that man. Boo him now. Boo Marshall,
come on, man.
Boo Marshall.
Here go the IT. Did we just talk about this? We just talked about this.
We put somebody new on the buttons. You see that?
You can't make this, so you need your own buttons, officer. You said it.
I'm gonna get the buttons.
You said it.
The buttons will be here next week.
Is the button ready?
Can we boo Marshall yet?
It's the square one.
It's the one that you should have had right. Boo this man.
Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Man. No, you do not.
Hey, you get the boo, bro. I don't know why you out there today, but today is a very profound holiday for Americans and those that are stuck in this American mindset.
Right.
Those that are willfully, that know the truth, willfully out there sinning. Those that are lost in America in the sauce, out there celebrating the genocide of their own brothers and sisters. Thanksgiving.
Right.
The hell is wrong with people, man? How do you? Let me figure this out. We've been here in America for over 400 years. Mm-hmm. They have raped, robbed, pillaged everything that they could find, even the dogs and the cats. And we still celebrating their holidays.
You don't find that suspicious?
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
What's wrong with black people in 2023, man?
I think the black people deserve a boo this man today.
Yeah, black people. Black people that are celebrating today. That's for you. All these years, you 30, 40 years old, and you ain't learned nothing yet.
Right.
You ain't learned nothing yet. We got our so-called Native American brothers and sisters. Are they celebrating today?
Some of them might be.
Yeah, they celebrate.
Look, some of them might be.
The native, a lot of those, yeah, you got the $5. You got the $5
ones celebrating.
They celebrate. But I'm talking about our brothers and sisters that are on these reservations around America. You think they celebrating?
Nah.
I pray that.
I got a clip.
Brandon, pull the clip up. But we've been to some of the powwows. We've been to, as an organization, we got Captain Gadd out there.
On different
you know what I'm saying? He's been on different reservations out there where our people are suffering, you know what I mean, just as much as black people are suffering in the ghettos. Mm-hmm. The plantations that we come from, or the reservations that they've been pushed to, are now their ghettos.
Right. Yep. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these reservations, they done became good Christians. Mm-hmm. They dress just like the white man. They act just like the white man.
Well, you know, they had boarding schools set up to teach them how to be the actual white man.
What was that darn movie? It just came out. I can't even remember the name of it. Just
something
cut
about
him out
the-
there in mind. Where the white man was taking all the stuff and all of the simple women
Caprio.
of Gadite and them was sitting up marrying them and giving up their own goddamn land. I can't even remember the name of it.
Yeah, it came out.
Flower Moon. Killing of the Flower
Killers of the
Moon.
Flower Moon.
Moon.
It just came out.
Killers of the Flower
They was
Moon.
dressing like Esau and them in that movie.
Right. So we're here today, you know what I mean, back with another episode. We're going to go into a little bit of Thanksgiving and the celebration of actual genocide, because that's what our people are celebrating. They're celebrating genocide. Regardless of how they try to put it, it's genocide that they're celebrating, because once you understand, or once you even got a basic understanding of the history of how this country got established and what they actually did to the so-called American Indians, you cannot be caught up in celebrating that thing. But our people just don't give a damn.
Hey, we gotta get one more Buddhist man.
Okay, who we born?
So all you brothers and sisters, like you know, also talking about black people, but we got people in the truth.
Oh God.
We got people in the truth.
Oh yeah.
You know, we invited a live audience. Now we got a live audience, but everybody ain't here.
Everybody in here, man. Where they at?
But they
The hell is this?
celebrating, and you know, you got brothers in the truth. They wife this morning come to them today.
At
Talk
8
about
o'clock.
some.
They ready to
talk about
start
some,
cooking dinner early.
What do you have a taste for dinner? They try to cook all early. You ain't cooked early
look,
all
8
year,
o'clock,
man.
8 o'clock this morning.
You know what I'm saying? So they deserve a Buddhist man too.
Yeah, boo it.
And give me my sound. Talking about what you got a taste
you
for,
woke up-
and the brother sitting there ain't like he ain't got nothing to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we had
The hell is this?
Thanksgiving.
Meanwhile, we had the school gathered.
Right.
Anyway, if you're out there celebrating Thanksgiving and you watch this episode, you got the damn devil on you.
What?
All right, so let's go into let's go into a little bit of the topic, Thanksgiving and the celebration of genocide. We're gonna start with Genesis chapter 49 and verse 11, and then I wanna we're gonna pull up the book from Columbus to Castro, going into how this place got established. Read that in Genesis chapter 49.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 19. Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at the last.
No. I mean, I want Psalms 49:11. Psalms 49 and 11. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Psalms chapter 49, verse 11. Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
So this is the thought of our oppressors, who have first they came here in the 1400s. They saw the land, and it was not Columbus. You know what I mean? A lot of our people, they're still caught up on the fact that Columbus discovered America, when that is not the case. Columbus did not enter the mainland. All right, this country is actually named after someone else, which we're going to pull. And if we can find a picture, a photo of this brother, or not brother, this person, pull him up as well.
Genocidal maniac.
Exactly. But read that one more time, soldier.
Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever.
So the inward thought of our oppressors is that their houses, everything that they have built, everything that they have taken from the people, from the rightful owners of the earth, their thought is that it's going to continue forever. You know, our people are still in America today. You ask them what's their nationality, they say, "Oh, I'm black," or "I'm African American." Some will even go to the point where they say, "Nah, I'm just American."
Right. They want to be American.
Yeah, I'm American. But we have to dig deep into how these things got established. Let's pull up the cover of the book, because America is named after Amerigo Vespucci. Let's get some history on that real quick. This is the cover of the book, from Columbus to Castro, the history of the Caribbean. Now pull up page 22. Page 22.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Yeah, read that.
A German professor of geography christened the New World.
Christian the what?
New World.
The New World.
Which Columbus had discovered.
Columbus ain't discovered a damn thing. This world was already here. It ain't new. It was not new. How can you discover something that was there before you even existed?
You had millions of people. That was already here, man.
Hey, how you discover that? Like, there were already people here, so how did you discover it?
Yeah, but they're starting to get crafty now, and they're teaching it like they had discovered it for the white people. You know what I mean? So technically, they discussed that was the first time the white man got here. That's how they
God.
basically
The hell is
explain
this?
it now.
Yeah.
You know,
A new discovery. I've discovered a land that people are already on. I discovered it for myself, though.
for my people, right?
They had to change the narrative because the Israelites are bringing out their truth. Now.
Right.
They had to change it like, oh, God.
Right.
They
Pull the
got
article.
us.
Read that.
He named it America.
He named it what?
America.
Come on.
After a Florentine adventurer, Amerigo Vespucci, who reached the New World only in 1499.
All right, so there's some that date is a little, it's not as accurate as this book would have us believe. But pull up a photo. Let's Google if we have to, a picture of Amerigo Vespucci. So essentially, when our people say that I'm American, this is who they're claiming as their forefather. This is actually your forefather, or who you claim to be your how you say progenitor.
Yeah, progenitor.
This is who you were produced by. Can we get a photo of the oppressor, the so-called founder of America, Amerigo Vespucci?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Good grief.
The hell is this? That's
Dude,
damn.
like a turtle. Like, what in the world, bro?
Hey, that's the only photo. That's the only. Hey, you gotta have a better photo than that. They all look like this though.
Right,
Like I'm just
jacked
saying,
up.
they all just look like. And
They are not the
listen,
people of
and
God.
They got nerve to call somebody else an alien. Look at this.
Right. Ain't no
This
salt in
ain't an
that.
alien. I don't know what you call this right here, man. That's a whole alien right there. But this is this is the man that our people claim as their forefather when they say, "Yeah, I'm African American," or "I'm American," because going into the actual title African American is going to lead us into Leo Scipio Africanus. So Amerigo Vespucci, he came here. The country's named after him, and our people are today celebrating Thanksgiving under the founders of this country, now known as America. John, we don't find that suspicious.
Right. You don't find that suspicious?
Ain't nothing weird about that. This is very weird. Let me get that in Ecclesiastes chapter 10. Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. Because once they came here, they found our brothers who are Israelites already here. You know what I mean? And of course they did what Esau is done well on the earth. He's the sword. He's the actual punishment to the Israelites because of our disobedience to the Father. You know what I'm saying? So read that in Ecclesiastes chapter 10 real quick.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7. We have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
So this is what has happened since the founding fathers came here to America and so-called discovered a land that was already inhabited by people. All right, they took the inhabitants of the rightful owners and the inhabitants of the land, tread over them, and now we are the oppressed. They are the oppressor. Pull up that photo of what's his name?
That's a Roosevelt, I think.
That's Mr. Roosevelt. Yeah. Theodore Roosevelt. Theodore Roosevelt. Now that's a side picture. That's Gad right there. So when they showed up here, Gad was on the horses when they showed up. Our brothers was on the horses when they showed up. How in the hell? That's not. Switch the angle. Give me a front angle. You got a front angle? A front angle. Because it ain't just Gad right there now.
They got the other side. Yeah.
Oh, they go to the other side. They go Judah. So here's Judah with the barrel up, signifying that I'm gonna go to war for you, Mr. White Man. I'm gonna go to war for you. Let's kill. But go back to Gad.
Judah's destroyed.
Judah ain't got no damn
Unbelievable.
sense. Go back to Gad. Gad like, I ain't doing a damn thing. Where the butt of the gun at? And he got the
butt of the gun right there by his face.
He got the butt of the gun in the air. The barrel is pointing to the ground. Gad like, I ain't doing a damn thing. Y'all done came here, made us slaves. You done came here, killed all the damn buffalo.
And mountains
of them.
Man, mountains of them. Y'all got to find that photo too.
Yeah, but you think about it. This is not the thought that's going on in our people's mind today.
Right.
They're not thinking about the real history of what took place on the soil for them to even be able to celebrate what's called Thanksgiving. This is ridiculous.
Dang.
All right. There's some other photos in there, so to prove that the so-called Indians were here first. Get the Ohio Decalogue stone and the keystone, and y'all can jump in anytime. It's it's anytime.
You know how we do.
Pull up that. Oh yeah, that's the front image. Yeah,
that front image
Show
is
that.
good.
Show that
Yeah,
front
that's
image.
it.
Right.
That's a little
That's the
blurry,
full
but
one.
It's
you
blurry.
get it. It's hard to find the image now.
But you get the gist of it. You
Right.
got. Read the scripture again.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7.
Come on.
I have seen servants upon horses
So this was a future prophecy. Come on.
and princes walking as servants upon the earth.
So the real princes are walking as servants upon the earth.
Right. Hey, get that real quick, because our people need to understand the importance of their name, the importance of the name Israel. Bring it out every time if we have to. When it says princes, that's what Israel means. It means that you are a prince that has power with God.
Black people don't care.
messing-
They don't care.
No, they don't. They have not a clue. And when you tell them, they're like, "Yeah, that sounds good, but
I'm black, nigga. They're
Yeah,
like, come on, man.
When they hear the word princes or whatnot, they don't understand that's talking about us. They think that's talking about other people.
Right.
Because the world tells us we ain't nobody. So when they hear words of royalty, we have no clue it's talking about us.
Read that thing.
Genesis chapter 32, verse 27.
Go ahead.
And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob,
Right. So he says your name is going to be no more called Jacob, but what?
but Israel.
His name, our forefather's name, Jacob, was changed to Israel, meaning what?
For as a prince hast thou power with God.
Now we have power with the Most High God. We should want that name. We should reverence that name. You understand? But our people don't want that. So go back to Ecclesiastes now. The so-called Edomites, Roosevelt, Jackson, George Washington, they are our servants.
Yep.
They were created to serve us, the princes of God. Read.
Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 7.
Go ahead.
I have seen servants upon horses.
Right. Solomon is astonished by that thing. You got to understand the state that he's in right now. Like, it's mind-boggling to him that he sees these slaves, these cave-dwelling Edomites on horses. Read.
And princes
And princes, literal royalty, is doing what?
walking as servants upon the earth.
Right. That is not a good thing. Our people need to. That script right there should hurt their feelings. It should make them want to think and ponder on what they got going on right now.
black people ain't thinking about nothing but what time that damn turkey is about to get done today.
Right.
Unbelievable.
And watching
And
football.
and that's the. So and what's
Cowboys.
crazy is you say, why do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Oh, it's just time to get together, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really celebrate. I just want to get with the family and watch some football. Nigga, you celebrating.
Right.
So you mean to tell me you couldn't watch that or get together on any other day?
Of course they could have, but you know, today just makes them feel warm and fuzzy on the inside. So they're like, yeah, you know, you get family coming from Florida, from New York,
Oh,
and from
man.
Baltimore, and we're all gonna get together and cook a big unlawful ass animal called pig, swine. You know, we're gonna have some hog head hash, and that's what black people do.
Right.
I guarantee you, if I FaceTime my mom and them right now,
Oh, they
I
hooking it up.
guarantee you.
Look,
I
now
wish
look.
we had a
You got to
FaceTime.
call
but
Look, we tempted. I bet you won't do it.
listen,
Hey, you need to do that thing live.
just to see. Look at this.
they,
Look at this.
I
No,
guarantee
don't do
you.
it.
Don't tempt me. Hey, I promise you, they got a big, nasty,
Oh,
slimy pig on the grill. They all standing over it, smoking cigarettes and talking trash,
You know,
full of abomination.
you know somebody got that big pot of chitlins going
Oh,
on.
you know
right?
it. You know it.
man.
You know it. You know
Oh
it.
man,
You
what
know
they
it.
call? Well, what the brother called it? Boo boo noodles.
That's disgusting.
God, dog.
The hell is this?
When it has to come to a point where there's only a few of us that are gonna actually wake up. You know what I mean? 2/3 of our people, they not gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna bring them the word, they're gonna toss behind their back.
This what let me get a script real quick. So
Yes, sir.
Let's get Isaiah 5:20. Cause this what they be telling us. We be out there, and it's just a day to get together. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And be looking at us like we freaking crazy. You can't make your stuff up.
Isaiah chapter 5, verse 20. Woe unto them that call evil good.
'Cause that's what it is. It is a evil day that y'all, evil thing y'all celebrating, talking about. Oh, it's a good thing. No, it said destruction unto you. Go ahead.
and good evil.
And then you'll turn around and tell us, the prophets that's trying to give you the solution, you'll say that's evil. So y'all don't do nothing. Y'all don't celebrate. No, we got a whole lot of feast days.
Right. That
We
one
just
coming
celebrate
up.
the ones that God. They say we crazy for doing that. Go ahead.
That put darkness for light.
And that's what they're doing. Whenever our people are celebrating Thanksgiving, they are taking a dark, evil matter and trying to make it a good thing and try to make something positive out of it. Ain't nothing positive about celebrating our slaughter. Go ahead.
And light for darkness.
Mm-hmm.
That put bitter for sweet. And sweet for bitter.
That is our people.
All day long.
That is our people right there.
Right, and then when you think about it, officer, if our people were so hell-bent on getting together, wouldn't you think that the Sabbath day
Would be the great day
right,
to do
if they really love to get together, every Sabbath, every seventh day of the week, you have a chance to get together with your family.
Right.
Righteousness, though, isn't that good like you was talking about?
They be like, nah, that ain't good enough. That's evil.
Right.
That's scriptural. Get that in Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22. Jeremiah 4, verse 22. Because the good that we should do, we ain't got a clue. Damn, bars like like
Deacon
said.
Asaph. Right
Deacon said, bar T-shirt. Read that.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 22.
Come on.
For my people is foolish.
What did God say?
My people is foolish.
Regardless of what you want to believe, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, they're God's people.
Right.
Those Native Indians, as we're reading about and some of the history that we're going into today, they are Israelites. They are the chosen people of God. Read it again.
For my people is foolish.
Read on.
They have not known me.
We have not known God. We grew up here in America under the doctrine of Christianity. We have not known God. The keeping of these laws, we have not known. The keeping of the high holy days that are for his children, we've not known them. We've not learned them. Come on.
They are Sodis children.
What does Sodish mean?
What you said? What you said?
Right.
Shitty.
They are what? Read it again.
They are Sodis children.
Come on.
And they have none understanding.
Our people ain't got no understanding. That's why when you tell them, look, man, you're not supposed to be eating this. You're not even supposed to be celebrating this day that you're celebrating. That's more than eating the damn swine. They're both an abomination and sin according to God.
Sin on top of sin.
Exactly.
God, though.
Read it again. Read that part again.
They are Sodis children.
Hard-headed, rebellious, shitty children. Come on.
And they have none understanding.
We ain't got no understanding. Come on.
They are wise to do evil.
When it comes to doing some evil, you cannot explain how deep we know how to do some damn wickedness, bro.
Right.
Like we when it's time to do evil, we can think of the most slickest ways, even though the Lord still judges us, and we be getting the judgment nobody else don't get when they do the evil.
Yes, sir.
But the Lord, He sent that judgment toward our way. But to do the evil, our minds are quick to think of evil. But to what?
But to do good.
To do the good things, to keep the commandments of God?
They have no knowledge.
We ain't got no knowledge of that.
Right.
And when you try to give our people a sense, we try to give them the sense of this knowledge, they like, yeah, that sounds good, but this turkey turkey day.
It was one brother on Clubhouse. He was like, so on this day I shouldn't be eating or going to eat no plates from no family members. Like it was almost like he couldn't compute the fact that he ain't supposed to do that.
Nah, they don't want to compute.
Like he was you saying. Then they started trying to flip it on the moderators and them and start asking them questions and stuff like that. Talking about, so before you became into what you doing now, what was you doing before? Bro, it was like, shoot, I used to celebrate it, but I don't do it no more.
Right.
He was like, so pretty much people be trying to look for a way to stay where they at.
Right.
Even if
Please.
We still acting like victims, from slavery. Where we've been conquered and destroyed, where we just looking to celebrate anything.
Right.
So whatever our slave master gives, we just celebrate that. We want that joy, what he's doing.
Right.
But like Officer said, we don't take joy in the Sabbaths. We don't take joy in the holy days. Give me Isaiah 58:13.
Isaiah chapter 58, verse 13. If thou turn away thy foot from the Sabbath, from doing thy pleasure on my holy day,
Right.
and call the Sabbath a delight.
Call the Sabbath what?
A delight.
We need to take delight in the Sabbath day. Read.
The holy of the Lord. honorable.
We need to call the Sabbath honorable instead of calling these wicked holidays.
Right.
Like we need to come together on these days that they actually celebrating the genocide of our people.
Right.
Read.
And shall honor him,
Uh-huh.
not doing thine own ways.
Not doing what?
Thine own ways.
We really ain't even got no ways that we do. We just follow the oppressor's ways. Read.
Nor finding thine own pleasure.
Finding what?
Thine own pleasure.
You're so damn selfish. We don't even care that we celebrating the death of our own people. Read.
Nor speaking thine own
'Cause
words.
that's what we doing. We just coming together. You know, we just doing it for the family.
Just doing it for the family.
Then shalt thou delight thyself in the Lord,
Then we're going to delight in the Lord. Read.
and I will cause thee to ride upon the high places of the earth,
Read.
and feed thee with the heritage of Jacob thy father.
We're going to feed the heritage of our forefathers when we come back to the Lord, and not the forefathers of Satan. Read.
For the mouth of the Lord have spoken
And if
it.
the Lord spoke it, you can guarantee it. Put a stamp on it.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. You got something you want to say?
I did.
Go ahead.
You got like, you know how all the feast days we celebrate in America is about our destruction.
Right.
Every
All of them.
Everything.
Every
Single one
4th
of
of July.
Black people don't care.
Gathering, Thanksgiving. All of that
Christmas.
is.
They say we free
literally-
now.
Yeah, all of that is for our
They
destruction.
say we free now.
and they wonder why we go so hard at them.
Yeah.
Right.
They gonna be all right.
You literally celebrate all day holiday. They made holidays to celebrate them killing us.
And we celebrate
When God
them.
gave us holidays of us killing them.
Right.
And we don't celebrate those.
Black people ain't got
You
to.
don't find that suspicious?
Hell yeah, we find that very, very suspicious. But hey, going back to the actual topic, you know, with this day being the genocide of our brothers and our sisters, the so-called Native American Indians who are Israelites. It's important that we acknowledge that and that we put this information out there, because with all the information out there, you would think that people are actually researching, they're striving to find out, you know, get a sense of what's going on. We just read from the book From Columbus to Castro that America is named after Amerigo Vespucci. So let's go into some of the history about before Amerigo Vespucci and his ship actually got here, and Columbus. Let's get that in Apocrypha, in Esdras. You know, going into the 10 tribes, because there's history out there that would say that, you know, the so-called white man is righteous in what he's done with the people. Now, of course, we know why it happened. We know that slavery happened to the Israelites because they disobeyed the commandments of God. But our brothers, our sisters, they were already here first. And then pull that dictionary up, IT, of Asaph in the Jewish dictionary, right? Encyclopedia.
Yeah.
All right, read that. Read what you got.
2nd Ezra, chapter 13, verse 40.
So this is part of the actual King James Bible that was translated that proves that our people were here prior to the so-called white man showing up here. Read
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land.
Come on.
In the time of Osee the king, whom Salmanassar, the king of Assyria, led away captive, and he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another land.
So they came into another land. The 10 tribes came into the. Now this it's going to explain the time period, right? But there's a lot happening in this space right here that is not recorded. Read on.
But they took this counsel among themselves, that they would leave the multitude of the heathen and go forth into a further country.
So let's find out what this further country was that our brothers and our sisters voyaged to after the Persian captivity. Come on.
Where never mankind dwelt.
So now they could have called it a new world.
Right.
Right.
Because mankind
No
never
one was
dwelt there. You know what I'm saying? They could have called it a new world. But for Columbus to say, I discovered the new world, that you ain't discovered nothing. The Bible says that the 10 tribes got to this land before mankind ever dwelt there.
Right.
Read on.
That they might there keep their statutes.
Keep that what?
Their statutes.
So when they arrived to this land, they came here and they were keeping the commandment. That's why we have images of them celebrating Feast of Tabernacles in booths. You know what I mean? Them in tents. You can see old images of them having fringes on their garments.
Right.
That's proof that they were of the Jew religion, that they were Jews. Read on.
which they never kept in their own land.
Come on.
And they entered into Euphrates
So they entered into the Euphrates. Come on.
by the narrow passages of the river. For the Most High then showed signs for them and held still the flood till they were passed over. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
So it took them a year and a half to travel to this new world.
Right.
Read on.
In the same region.
Now we got to remember, during this year, as we've learned from our leadership, from the bishops and the deacons, the captains, that in this year they've had to stop
multiple places.
Multiple places. That's why you have the people in our people in South America and along this whole coast that have the similar features. We have the so-called Mexicans. We got the Cubans. We got those in Guatemala to Panamanians.
Yep.
All of this voyage is where our people got dropped off at, where they probably hunted, gathered food, got back on the ship, and continued the journey. Come on.
In the same region. It's called Arsareth.
What's it called?
Arsareth.
It's called Arsareth. Now let's get the definition of Arsareth.
Bomb might have been a little early.
Bomb was early.
Bomb gonna be needed after this, right?
IT, we gonna trust me. We gonna get it together. We gonna get on one accord here in a minute. Hey, but read that Arsareth.
Jewish Encyclopedia. Arsareth, the name of the land beyond the great river, far away from the habitation of man, in which the 10 tribes of Israel would dwell.
Hold on.
So they know that was the new land for at that point it was
right.
New. So the very same people, they didn't put new land there or new world there for Israel.
Right.
But then when Christopher Columbus comes, then they want to name it New World at that point.
You don't find that suspicious? Come on, read.
In which the 10 tribes of Israel.
The what?
10 tribes of Israel will dwell, observing the laws of Moses.
So that's biblical. Read on.
Until the time of the restoration, according to 2nd Esdras 13:45.
Come on.
Columbus identified America with this land.
So Columbus identified America with this land. This is why when you watched that movie. What's it called?
1492.
The 1492. Yeah.
Shoot, they got the clip.
Yes. Play that clip. Play the clip.
Hey, did they hit the bomb after that?
They hit the bomb. Gosh, I'm gonna get my buttons. I'm telling you, I'm getting my buttons. I'm putting my buttons
So when he
here.
said America, I ain't hear no bomb.
It was right
like
before,
in the middle.
Blow. IT, don't worry.
All
We got you though, IT. We know it's only episode 4. Y'all still trying to get it together, you know. We're gonna be all right.
We gotta put the disclaimer up there. Definitely. Put the disclaimer up there.
Yes, sir.
To open a new route to Asia.
All right, you gotta go back.
Yeah, go back and pause it, and then and put the disclaimer on there.
There you go. Play that.
Why did you wish to sail west?
Got turned. Well,
To open a new route to Asia. Asia is the richest kingdom, the land of spices and gold. At the moment, there are only 2 ways of reaching it. By sea, sailing around the African continent. The journey takes a year.
Wait.
wow.
Wait. Come on, man. This is how you know. They put your history in your face and show you that, look, we studying your history. We're studying your history. So we know how to move according to the Bible against you. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up.
Play that part again. Back it up just a little bit. Because he said exactly what we just read. Read that part again in the Bible.
2nd Esdras chapter 13, verse 45. For through that country there was a great way to go, namely of a year and a half.
Now, of course, they had to read Ezra to know this. They had to read the book of Ezra to know this. Come on, man. Play on.
At the moment, there are only 2 ways of reaching it. By sea, sailing around the African continent. The journey takes a year. Or by land. But the Turks have closed this route to all Christians. There is a 3rd way. By sailing west across the ocean sea. The distance is unknown. It's said to be infinite.
Hey, pause again. That it just hey, give me the script. Their mind is deeper than Daniel. Because I want you to pay. I'm just not catching this. So maybe y'all caught it before, but I'm just not catching it. He first said what we read in Ezra.
Right, he said the exact thing.
Right, he said the exact thing in Ezra. Then he said, well, the second way it's been closed off. The Turks got it closed off to the Christians. Mm-hmm. But there is a third way.
Sailing west.
You don't find that suspicious?
There's a third way. He has found another route outside of what is written in the Bible to get to that land, sailing west across the sea. Mm. You got that for me? Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 28, verse 3.
Come on.
Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
What? What did it say?
Thou art wiser than Daniel.
These Edomites do their research, bro. Mm. Because they have been given the power to rule the world, to rule the earth, they go to, like, we study a little bit. They go in depth. Well, let me see. If this is close to the Turks,
right,
and this is the way Ezra went, I mean, is the world flat? Is it round? Like, how do we go around? Do you think if we go this way, can we make it? That's why the other Edomite is saying, well, they say the distance is not known. It's said to be infinite because they hadn't traveled the seas yet. So they don't know. So in other words, they guessing if we go this route and the earth ain't flat and we don't fall off of it, we might end up in the same location. I'm just saying. That's what I'm just not seeing. I mean, like, I never paid attention that he said there's a third way. What you about to say?
But what's heavy is that they're reading it out of the same scriptures that our people reject when they hear it.
Right. Exactly.
It's crazy. It just shows you their mind compared to our mind.
Exactly.
Hey, on that part you talking about their mind about evil. Hey, give me my.
Hold on. Let them finish this right quick.
Okay, read that.
Behold, thou art wiser than Daniel.
Uh-huh.
There is no secret that they can hide from thee.
So there's no secret. There's nothing that we can do that they can't discover. We think we got all the sense when it comes to this new technology that they've created. Right. We ain't got a clue. They gave us Chat GPT. Well, they gave you 3 for free. Do you know there's like Chat GPT 6 now? Yeah. They think way past. Well, they been had 3. They like, all right, you can get that to the Negroes now. Get that to the world. The world can have that. They think deeper, way past what we think about. We just think surface level. All right, what you was about to bring up?
Hey, if you go back to what he said at the very beginning, they was looking for riches. Simple as that. But they know where the riches are at because we always had it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me Micah 2 and 2.
Bring it out.
Let's start at verse 1.
Micah chapter 2, verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed.
Because they're wise to do evil. They always thinking of how to do evil, how to conquer, how to rob, how to steal. Read.
When the morning is light, they practice it.
Read.
Because it is in the power of their hand.
Read.
And they covet fields.
And what?
And take them by violence.
They take them by violence. Mm-hmm. You know what? They say, you know what? They got that hidden land over there. We know them Israelites over there. Mm-hmm. Let's go take it by violence. Read. Mm-hmm.
And houses.
Uh-huh.
And take them away. So they oppress a man and his house. Even a man and his heritage.
Hey, exactly what done happened to the Native Americans.
Right.
They done took their house, took their land, and oppressed their heritage.
Exactly. They got over there to that land. It was like, damn. They got rice, corn. They got it. They got it all. Shit, we gonna take this. Hey, play the rest of that clip.
Across the ocean sea. The distance is unknown. It's said to be infinite.
You see how you thinking?
Superstition.
Superstition.
I believe the Indies are no more than 750 leagues west of the Canary Islands. How can you be so certain? The calculations of Toscanelli, Marin de Tir, Esdras. Esdras is a Jew.
Huh? Whoa, wait.
What?
Wait. Back that part up again. What he said? Ezra is a what?
How can you be so certain? The calculations of Toscanelli, Marin de Tir, Esdras. Esdras is a Jew. So what's worse? 2 minutes, and already you're a dead man. For telling the truth?
Yes. We are burning people for less. The men you're about to confront have no emotion.
Hey, he said Esdras is a Jew.
Yeah.
The Jews we've always kept a written records of our people. That's how they knew to come here and conquer them. So when we read in Ezra chapter 13, verse 40, it says that they came here keeping the law, statutes, and commandments of God. When the so-called white man showed up here, it wasn't no doubt in his mind who those people were.
Right.
They know exactly who they were.
Right.
But because we had been here for such a long time and had already migrated these parts of the earth, we left evidence. There's evidence in the earth of who those people are. Pull up that clip. Pull up that I think it's Wikipedia. That article, yeah. Because this is one of the oldest artifacts found here in America from so-called Indians who are the Jews that the Bible is talking about. And we had an opportunity when we was up there to go see the stone. I'm mad we ain't go see it. You know what I'm saying? When we was up there,
Oklahoma.
I think this was in where we was at. Where was that? It was at a blitz, and some brothers that went to the actual site and saw it. I was pissed off because I was there, but I didn't go. You know what I'm saying? But read that real quick. Put it up. Read that.
The Los Lunas Decalogue Stone is a large boulder on the side of Hidden Mountain near Los Lunas, New Mexico.
Yep. About
35 miles, 56 kilometers south of Albuquerque.
So yeah, that's where we was at. We was in Albuquerque. You know what I mean? Had a good time up there, but did not go. I should have jumped in the car with them brothers. Read on.
That bears a 9-line inscription carved into a flat panel. The stone is also known as the Los Lunas Mystery Stone or Commandment Rock.
So, read on. Read the rest of that.
The stone is controversial, and that some claim the inscription is pre-Columbian and therefore proof of early Semitic contact with the Americans.
Nah, ain't no early. No. They try to be slick. They try to be slick. We don't need to click on that. They try to be slick, talking about early Semitic contact with the Americans.
Right.
Are you crazy? You don't find this suspicious? Yeah, you find that suspicious. Hey, man, talking about early. How? So if I got here first and I am Semitic,
right?
How is this proof that you find some stones that I write on? It's early contact with Americas. Wasn't no Americas here first? This wasn't known as America.
Right.
It was Osiris according to Esdras. Today known as America, but they try to use this. Put the stone back up. They try to use this early Semitic contact with the Americas to sway those who don't got no understanding in the wrong direction.
Unbelievable.
Christopher Columbus, he wasn't
no damn
Jew.
Hell no.
Did he come Christianity or?
He came with his.
You just a straight up murderer.
Yeah, right. He was the white man.
Murderer.
He's a bloodthirsty
He's Esau.
psychopath.
He's Esau, the so-called white man, a damn murderer. That's what he is. That's what he is.
Yes, sir.
I want you to put. All right, so if we zoom into that,
and in the clip, it actually told you he came as a Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Because that's why they couldn't get through the second route,
the Turk part or whatever, because they stopped the Christians, but they was murderers.
Exactly.
Shoot.
Hey, zoom into that right there. It says the commandment rock, because on this rock is written the 10 Commandments. That's what's on here. Can't zoom in no more. I know you're gonna edit it and then it's gonna look like it's zoomed all the way in. But if we look at this, we're looking at a form of Hebrew. That's a form of Hebrew. That's a form because we went through so many different captivities. The Hebrew it started to change forms. All right, so go out of that and then now pull up the stones, the keystones. Pull up those keystones. There's one with Moses on it as well. This proves not like the article said that this is early Semitic contact with Americans. This is proof that the people that were already here on this part of the earth are the Israelites, are the Jews. That's what this proves. They spoke and they wrote in the Hebrew language. Pull that up. So this is if you look at what's written on the Decalogue stone and those at the top, it's a different style of Hebrew. The one on the Decalogue stone is more square. These on the ones on the bottom are more square, close to the ones on the actual Decalogue stone. But it reads what? The first one says what?
Kadesh, Kadeshim, Holy of Holies. Torah, Yahweh, the law of Yahweh. Melech, Eretz, King of the earth. Devor, Yahweh, the word of Yahweh.
Now I don't know if all of that's true because I don't speak no Hebrew, but I don't trust my enemies either, goddamn.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the hell they talking about either. You know what I'm saying? But we know that these are forms of Hebrew, and we got to remember that the Hebrew took different forms. You got Paleo Hebrew. You have the Hebrew in the Assyrian captivity. It took different forms in the different captivities that we went through. So this proves that the brothers, the people that were here before the so-called white man came, robbed and stole everything and turned it into Thanksgiving.
Unbelievable.
They are the Israelites. The Bible's talking. They're the Israelites. All right. Let's get that in what we want. Genesis 49. Let's get that in Genesis 49.
Genesis chapter 49, verse 19.
Bring it out.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
Who was the troop that overcame Gad? Can we pull up the damn troop? Can we pull up this damn heathen? Who was the troop that overcame Gad? Read on.
But he shall overcome at the last.
Gad is gonna overcome at the last. Hey, Gad was fierce, bro. They could do nothing with Gad, bro. They could do nothing with Gad. Pull up the that ain't the troop. Oh, that's the first picture. Yeah, pull up the Mr. What's his name?
Was it
That was Andrew. That was Andrew,
Jackson
right?
or whatever,
Andrew Jackson. Yeah, you can go. No, we don't need that right now. We don't need that right now. Pull up that damn troop. There you go, right there.
The Indian killer.
Read it again.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
Come on.
But he shall overcome at the last.
There's an article here. Here's the troop that overcame us. You know what I'm saying? That overcame Gad and overcame Judah and all the other tribes. You know what I'm saying? As we read before, you got servants riding horses and the real princes on walking the earth. We were overcome by the so-called white man. Pull up that article and that I think it's a video clip that we got of our brothers, our Gadite brothers who were conquered, and I think I don't know if it's Donald Trump or one of them damn presidents that's, going over it. But pull that article up real quick. Yeah. Scroll down. Is that it? That's the one? All right, scroll down. We want to read the top. We want them to read the top. Yeah, that right there.
Andrew Jackson was called Indian Killer.
So how you celebrating Thanksgiving?
Dang, made a day.
How is this a day to celebrate with joyfulness and gladness?
Right.
How?
Talking about they come over here with the Indians and everything was all nice.
Nigga, please.
You got this man called an Indian killer.
Indian killer, bro.
But they push it out there to say that everything was, they made agreements, and they did, and they broke all them treaties.
Every
and
treaty
we're going to bring
that
that out too.
Exactly.
That's right.
Read it from the top.
Andrew Jackson was called Indian Killer. Trump honored Navajos in front of his portrait.
How can you honor? Look, you killed my people. How you gonna honor me in front of the portrait of the person that killed my people?
Right.
Where's the honor? Where's the honor in that? I'm confused. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. How you? All right. You shot and killed my forefathers, my ancestors. You shot and killed, and you killed millions of them. Why I'm pointing at you?
Yeah.
All right.
Why you gotta point at me, man?
Hey, listen, we just using it's a scenario. Scenario. You shot and killed the people. Here come this brother. I'm pointing at him now. Here come this brother. He comes and say, you know what, Kolayah, I wanna honor you. And you know what I'm saying? A picture of you comes up.
Right.
I'm gonna honor you. I'm gonna honor you in front of the picture of you who killed all my people. Where's the honor? There's a video attached to this. Hey, we're gonna play is there a video of this? Okay, there was a video that I saw earlier, but we're gonna read this. Pull that up.
The permanent placement of an Andrew Jackson portrait during an event meant to honor a group of Native Americans.
You can't make this up. That's mockery. That's mockery, man. Come on.
At the Oval Office.
At the what?
Oval Office.
The presidential office. Come on.
On Monday, has raised questions about the White House's message.
It don't raise questions in the minds of black people. It only raised questions in the minds of so-called Indians because Judah, Benjamin and Levi, they don't give a damn. They give me some more damn turkey. Pass the turkey. Read on.
Jackson is known for his harsh treatment of Native Americans as president. Famously signing the Indian Removal Act, which led to thousands of Native American deaths, as tens of thousands were forced to relocate. Some observers thought the juxtaposition of his portrait during the event with the stated purpose of honoring three.
Scroll up.
Of honoring three Navajo code talkers was strange.
So, how can you honor the Navajo tribes by showing their oppressor?
Right. That's just like you honoring so-called Jewish people with a in front of a portrait of Hitler.
They would
murder you.
You would be in jail. You might go to jail for saying that.
Right. That's heavy. Right.
Hey, but that's real talk though.
Yeah.
Would they take that as honor, or would they look at that as mockery?
Yeah, they look at straight up disrespect.
So how is it that? I mean, and this is information we just Googled this. Like, this is Google.
Our people are willfully ignorant, man.
They ain't got no sense of knowledge. Hey, give me that. They ain't got no sense of knowledge. They don't want no knowledge. The only thing they want to do is watch football and eat some damn turkey. You know what I mean?
Completely destroyed, man.
Ain't got no sense. You got what I want?
Jose.
Yeah, Jose. That ain't Jose. No.
7 seconds for the reader.
Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Come on.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
And the reason why they stay destroyed is because they have you celebrating Halloween, but then they already pushing Thanksgiving in advance. You go in the store last month, they already had Christmas gifts up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They keep your minds focused and they dictate your purpose throughout the day, whether you know it or not. You get in your car, now all of a sudden the songs come on. You know what I'm saying? And our people who ain't got no damn sense, they ain't listening to Israelite music like we listen to Israelite music. Nah. They all in the, what they call it, the season, they're in the feeling of the season.
Right.
Tied up in their emotions. Because that's what these songs do.
The hell is this?
Zamar got to come on with this with our Feast of Dedication tracks and our holiday tracks that got to be made to combat the nonsense that's going on in the world. We need something else to listen to. Our people need something else to listen to. Go to originalroyalty.com and download all of the music on there right now.
That's right.
But read it again.
My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Come on.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge.
So because our people reject the knowledge of this Bible, come on.
I will also reject thee.
God rejects us. He's like, oh, you think your enemies got the answer? You think your oppressor got the answer? Well, let's see how that works out for you. Play that video right there. That's the video right there.
Thank you, because
got to slide over first.
Very, very special people.
Back it up.
You were here long before. Thank you, because
hey, hold on, wait,
very, very.
You know why he
special.
say thank you? He ain't say thank you because they say thank you for this land. thank you for the greatest part of the earth that you had set up for yourself. We're gonna read that in Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying? He's thanking them for the greatest part of the earth where we now have our headquarters set up at. Play it again.
Thank you, because you're very, very special people. You were here long before any of us were here. Although we have a representative in Congress who they say was here a long time ago. They call her Pocahontas. But you know what? I like you.
You don't like
because
that.
you are special. You are special people. You are really incredible people, and I have to, from the heart, from the absolute heart.
This dude has no heart.
We appreciate what you've done, how you've done it, the bravery that you displayed, and the love that you have for your country.
I've had enough.
Thank you.
These people.
This man.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh, man.
Hey, listen.
Freaking ridiculous.
He said from the bottom of my heart.
He had to make that stuff up off the
say
block.
never trust your never trust your enemies, bro. These people ain't got no heart.
He had to make it up on the fly. He couldn't even get his words right. I like the thank you.
They say that they will have
the bravery that you showed and love of your country. Get the heck up out of here.
How? You took it. Look, you took the guns, you took the spears, you took the food, you took the water. Hell, you took our women. You took everything, and then you made us relocate into deserts.
Right.
So
The hell is this?
Literally.
what? You thanking me from the bottom of your heart? This man ain't got no heart. Read.
Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10.
Come on.
Never trust thine enemy.
What the Bible say?
Never trust thine enemy.
But lo and behold, he fooled. They have fooled us as a people altogether, but these so-called Indians, a lot of them believe that because they've given them a limitation of I ain't even gonna say freedom because they keep them folks drunk with them casinos and you know what I'm saying.
Man, they got them. What Bishop Asaph said. He said they took the whole house and then put them in the bathroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you finished with that verse.
Read it again.
Never trust thine enemy.
Come on.
For like as iron rust,
Scripture say, as iron rust,
so is his wickedness.
so is his wickedness. In his mind, in his heart, the heart is your mind, according to the Bible. In his mind, it's pure wickedness. He's talking about from the bottom of his heart. You ain't got no heart.
None. Whatsoever.
Zero. What you got?
Hey, give me Habakkuk 2 and 4. Hey, when you really think about it, this man said he's sitting there thanking him for the love of his country. You stole that man's land.
Hey, pull up some current photos of our brothers on those reservations today.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Pull up some while Officer Yashal against this
Right,
script.
because they's in these reservations being alcoholics. They done been driven to the lowest of the low. Hey, they the forgotten nation. And you sitting there telling them they love this land. I'm pretty sure they hate everything that the white man stand for.
You can believe that.
Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
His soul ain't right. For you to sit there knowing that you done stole, oppressed, robbed, murdered, and killed over 77 million Native American Indians, you think you doing a good thing by sitting there praising him, by giving him a little flattery. You know his soul ain't right.
Exactly.
Read.
But the just shall live by his faith.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else how you know his soul ain't right. You know, we really as kids learned about Thanksgiving doing what? Watching Charlie Brown.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Man, put that joint on a cartoon
Right. They gave us Thanksgiving during the time of Charlie Brown. Hey, pull up this picture I just pulled up. And I'm gonna show you how it just went right over our heads as kids watching this. Because we only thought that Thanksgiving was about the Pilgrims and the Native American Indians. But look where all the white people are at.
And they put the
Look at the white nigga.
One Negro.
He on the other side of the table.
dang.
You don't find that
Oh, wow.
suspicious?
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, yo.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Because their heart ain't right, bro.
Look at this. Hey, y'all got any photos of of Gad, Reuben, of them currently on plantations? Pull up some of those. Because the Bible read that in Deuteronomy. Get Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 20 while you find that. Deuteronomy 33 and 20.
Deuteronomy chapter 33, verse 20. And of Gad he said, Blessed be he that enlargeth Gad. He dwelleth as a lion.
It says, Gad dwelleth as a lion. When they came over here and tried to take this land from Gad, Gad was the last tribe to be conquered.
Right, and it took Judah. They had to use Judah and some of the Mexicans to get rid of them.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why that picture you pulled up earlier goes right into that. Like they literally had Judah come over and fight
Right.
We fought. They had us fight against our brothers.
The Buffalo Soldiers.
Yep. Read it again.
And of Gad he said, Blessed be he that enlargeth Gad. He dwelleth as a lion.
He dwelleth as a what?
As a lion.
Come on.
And teareth the arm with the crown of his head.
That's that blood. That's that pat that they made with each other. You know what I'm saying? Blood. That blood pat that they made with each other. Read on.
And he provided the first part for himself.
That first part is what? That's the land. That's the land. He chose the best part, which is America, for himself. So when the white man showed up, he like, damn, y'all out here doing it big. Y'all got rice, corn. Y'all living large. Come on.
Because there, in a portion of the lawgiver.
Because they became the lawgiver. Because in Leviticus, the lawgiver was the Levites were not the lawgivers at this time.
Right.
Read on.
Was he seated? And he came with the heads of the people.
The heads of the people are Ephraim and Manasseh. Read on.
He executed the justice of the Lord and his judgments with Israel.
So pull up. What is that right there? We get some of those because our people going through pure hell over there right now. And shout out to Captain Gadd for the work that he's putting in out there. You know what I'm saying? Going to the reservations, them powwows, and whatnot. You know what I mean? Trying to wake our brothers and sisters up. There you go. Yeah, pull those over. Now how in the hell
you go from running the whole country is yours, and then now they put our people in, like you say, the trash can.
You can't make this up, man. You can't make this up.
God, no, bro. Why you laughing? That was so funny, man.
Nah, it's literally a trash can, cuz.
It is. That's literally a trash. That was literally a trash can. Look at this. Look at this. So they removed them in two different parts of the earth, and then they said, you know what? There's oil over there. Let's run a damn pipeline straight through there and remove and move them again. Because I believe this is out in Dakota, ain't it?
Right, North Dakota.
Where now they're forcing them to move again, so that they can dig and put a pipeline through there.
Yep, just like they did in different spots in Oklahoma too.
Right,
did the same thing.
You can't make this
up.
They
take them houses by force.
Right.
And then, matter of fact, now who had the point? The last point. That was it. On that.
Yeah.
All right. Pull up the thing I just posted with them treaties and stuff. 'Cause we mentioned it on how they broke all them joints. It's like the last thing I posted on the channel. Yeah, scroll up to the top. Just want to see the top. Let's read this here. Here you go, Soldier.
Read something.
Soldier done went to sleep. Good, unbelievable.
Broken treaties with Native American tribes. Timeline. From 1778 to 1871, the United States signed some 368 treaties with various indigenous people across the North American continent.
So they signed 300 something odd treaties, right? And then let's see, because then they broke every single one of these things over a period of time. Just straight up broke them all. And as you scroll down, just scroll down the page. You got a bunch of different treaties just listed as they just signing the treaties, and then they literally just throw them out the window and take the land that they promised them in those treaties.
You would think after like the first one that the Native Americans would be like, all right, man, we can't trust this nigga.
I ain't dealing with you, bro. I ain't dealing with like, right. Nah, you got me. You ain't gonna get me again.
368?
That's what I'm saying.
That doesn't make no sense. It's like lending somebody money and they never pay you back.
368
times.
How the saying go?
Get the hell out of here, man.
First time, shame on me.
Right.
Second time, first time, shame on you. Second time, shame on me.
Right.
Ain't gonna be no third time.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no third one.
Come on, man. Damn. That shows you Bible prophecy. Like you can't do nothing.
Hold on, go back
you can't
up.
do nothing about
right here, the Treaty of Fort
God.
Wayne. Scroll down a little bit. Just want to see it. Let's see. Yeah, read that right there in this treaty. Scroll down a little bit more. Yeah.
In this treaty, negotiated by William Henry Harrison, then governor of Indian Territory.
Indiana
Territory, with native tribes, including the Delaware, Potawatomi, Miami, and Eagle River tribes. The United States acquired 2.5 million acres of land in what is now Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, and Ohio.
Look, let's just read that.
For the equivalent of about 2 cents per acre.
Come on, man.
What?
Come on, man. Of how many states? One, you got all them states. That's Michigan, Indiana, Illinois. Those are states. 2.5 million acres, and they got their junk. Go ahead.
Tecumseh and others argued that the treaty signers had no authority to sell the land and warned Americans not to settle there.
Go ahead.
And in 1811, Harrison.
So they warned Americans not to settle there. How they Americans and it ain't they land? Go ahead.
In 1811, Harrison led an attack on a Native American camp on the Tippecanoe River, beginning a new U.S. Native conflict that would last through the War of 1812.
Mm-hmm.
After Tecumseh's death in battle in 1813, his Confederacy dissolved, along with his dream of Native American independence.
There it is. Independence gone. Took their land and all of that. Unbelievable. But you literally just read down and just read all the different ways they just took different stuff from Gad.
Yeah, you can't think Gad was that simple, though. You know, I kind of retract that statement, man, because I'm pretty sure they knew that, you know, they were signing them treaties there was a burner, there was a gun to their head. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It wasn't. They already knew the traits of these dudes.
A Gatling gun.
You're right.
Go to
and they've already killed hundreds of thousands of them anyway prior to a lot of these treaties.
It's nothing you can do against the purpose of God. You know what I mean?
Right.
The Lord said you break these commandments, all these curses are going to come upon you, and it ain't going to be a damn thing that you can do about it. What you got?
Go Psalms 55 and 20.
Psalms chapter 55, verse 20.
Mm-hmm.
He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Uh-huh.
He hath broken his covenant.
And that's exactly what Esau did.
Mm-hmm.
As they call them in this article, they call them Americans. They made those treaties, which are covenants, agreements, and then broke them with the Native Americans, the so-called Native Americans, which is Gad and Reuben and them. And then they sit up there and took those things, broke those covenants, and broke all the laws they allowed them to have and everything like that, to take everything from them. Wow. And that's in the Bible that they would be like that. And our people still trust and celebrate their wicked holidays today.
Well, that's what they're doing out there today.
Right now.
Today they are having turkey and stuffing and cranberry sauce and all the fixings to go with it. Meanwhile, the earth is coming to an end as you know it. You know what I'm saying? And our people still ain't learned not to celebrate these holidays.
Right.
You can't make this stuff up. All right, so we're gonna take a quick break. Jump right back at it, you know what I mean, after this quick break. So I don't know if we got any commercials, but since this is going to be edited anyway, go ahead and you're going to insert the commercials right in this part right here. All right, so quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Inspired by the scripture. In the scripts, we stay in the
Patient Saints Radio, Wisdom Cry Out, Fix Your Face, Lions Den.
Man, I don't know if I got a favorite, man. You can't miss none of them.
Touch from the street. Y'all about to get an in-depth look behind the scenes of each and every radio show on Iuic TV from the beginning.
Tabernacles, the glorious 7-day feast of the Lord. It's always a good time to be around righteous family and friends. But let's face it, some of y'all crazy as hell.
All my fellas. 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 Let's go.
Yeah, ay, ay, yeah, ay. Reliving the book of the Acts. I carry my cross in my back. My homies so stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean all the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. We're strong in the Lord and His might now.
All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show out they face, yeah. It's the blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand to complain, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. Put it easy, there's a shame, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before that's all in my chain, yeah.
Straight Judah religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning, cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. All that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and I move with no vision. I'm moving like fuck to my mind steady swimming.
All right, so we've left off at going through some of the history dealing with our brothers and sisters, the so-called native Indians who are the children of Israel that we've proven, over and over and over again. We do have one more book that we want to jump into real quick, Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. Let's pull that up real quick. Lost Tribes and Promised Lands, and we're going to read the bottom of page 363. The bottom of that, start at upon his return.
Yeah, zoom in a little more. Yeah, there we go.
Upon his return to Cartagena, the Judaizing Montezinos had found himself accused by the Inquisition and put in prison.
Now, this Montezinos is not a Jew. He's a fake Jew. He is one who's claiming to be a Jew. He really thinks that he is a Jew. This is after the... Okay, boom then. This is after the settlement of the so-called white man in the Americas. This book is the Lost Tribes and Promised Lands. And if you don't have the book, then we should be selling it on originalroyalty.com because that's where we need to be. That's where we got to be advertising. But this Montezinos is he's not a Jew, but he thinks he is. All right, read that again.
Upon his return to Cartagena, the Judaizing Montezinos had found himself accused by the Inquisition and put in prison.
So he in jail, come on.
Praying for salvation.
So he's praying. He praying because he thinks he's a Jew. He got a God to pray to. Come on.
In his cell one day, he was reciting what was by then a standard formula.
We're talking about new standard language. Come on. Next page, all the way up. All the way up right there.
Among New World Morenos. Blessed be the name of the Lord.
Go over. Blessed be the name of the Lord. Who
has not made me an idolater, a barbarian, a Negro, an Indian.
So he's praying to the Lord. He said he's a fake Jew. He said, thank the Lord you ain't made me a barbarian, an adulterer, Negro, or an Indian. Then, what happens?
When suddenly be stopped.
So he's sitting in jail. He like, hold on. What did I just say? Read it.
Those Indians.
He said, hold on, them damn Indians, read.
He told himself, they are Hebrews.
They are what?
They are Hebrews.
The Indians, the people that I said that thank the Lord that you didn't make me like these people, they're actually Hebrews. Read on.
Pondering this thought incredulously, and yet with growing conviction, he resolved that if he ever was released, he would seek out the Indian Francisco and try to learn the truth.
Come on, read.
Montezino's story, unclear as to the circumstances of his incarceration, is equally unclear as to those of his release.
That shows you that that's the so-called white man. We don't know how he got out of jail. We don't even know why he got put into jail, but definitely he got out because he's just the fake Jew. Read.
But released he was, and he immediately went to Francisco, revealing himself as a Jew.
So he went to the real Jew, revealing himself as though he is a Jew.
But didn't it say on the page before? Didn't they say that he was the Jew?
Yeah, he said that he was the Jew.
So on this page now it's saying,
because look, he done had this thought in his mind. Read that part again. Revealing. Hold on, start that. But released he was.
But released he was, and he immediately went to Francisco.
So he's going. Francisco is a real Jew.
He's a real Jew.
Yeah, he's a real Jew. So he's going to this Jew Francisco. Read.
Revealing himself as a Jew.
He's revealing himself as though he's a Jew. Read.
Montesinos proclaimed his conviction that Francisco's hidden people were of the same race as he. Would Francisco lead him to them? The two men were soon back in the rugged mountains in which Francisco had made his initial revelation.
So just to jump down a little bit, he gets with Francisco. They go out and he's going to try to prove and to get more information about the Jews that he's now come to the conclusion that these people are the Jews. Jump down to wavering, the next paragraph. Waving the banner.
Waving a banner in the high air. The Indian guide soon was greeted by a puff of smoke.
Zoom it.
Far beyond the other bank of the river. In response to his signal, the two men waited. Eventually, a canoe appeared, bearing 3 men and a woman. All of them Indians.
All of them what?
All of them Indians.
All of them the real Jews, though. Read.
To the place where Francisco Montesinos were standing at the water's edge. The woman got off, spoke to Francisco in an Indian tongue that Montesinos could not understand.
Because it was not just an Indian tongue. Come on.
Although he could perceive that he was being identified in conversation.
Come on.
She then turned.
So in other words, they're like, "What you bring this white man out here for?"
Hey, what's going on here?
this white man. This is the enemy.
That's
probably what they're saying.
Why you bring him over here?
What you bring the white man out here for? Read on.
She then turned to her male companions to explain the situation. Upon hearing her words, they rose, went over to Montesino, and to utter his astonishment.
To his utter astonishment.
To his utter astonishment, said, Shema.
Shema.
Yisrael. Adonai. Elohuni. Adonai. Ehad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God. The Lord is one. They had recited in Hebrew the fundamental credo of Judaism.
So these so-called Indians were speaking Hebrew.
Right.
Hey, y'all, now remember, it gave you a location, Cartagena, right? Hey, pull that up on a map right quick. Because we always talk about only in North America. Cartagena is Colombia.
Right.
It's in South America.
Right.
So all the Colombians, y'all the tribe of Asher. And he calling y'all Indians right here. So pull that up on the map. Type in Cartagena on any Google map.
Pull up Google. Take all the icon off the screen. Put Google up there.
Put Google up there. Yeah, there you go.
Slide it over.
Well, put that on there. We talking about, so the Indians, or so-called Indians, that was talking here, that was in Cartagena, because it said when he returned to Cartagena, these are Colombians, or what you call Colombians today, which is a tribe of Asher. Unbelievable.
Right. So, and this just go to show you, and they had to take a trip. So he went from one place in a canoe to another place. So there had to be wherever Francisco was at, wherever he found Francisco at, they traveled from that location to this location, Cartagena. Hey, he saw the damn devil about his right, bro. Let me try to act like they don't know what the hell going on.
Hey, it's supposed to have been a bomb in there, but it's all right.
We're going to get the buttons together. Don't worry. We're
going to
Hey, read so jump down to the next paragraph. Well, yeah, read on. A brief conversation.
Yeah, pull back up the book. And don't zoom in. Yeah, stay right there. You ain't got to zoom in so far.
He can see, ain't it? You can see? All praise. He got good eyes, y'all. 2025. Come on.
A brief conversation then ensued in their common ancestral tongue. according to Montezinos, whose fluency in it is almost as perplexing to the reader of his narrative as that of his 3 mysterious new companions. They told him that they were themselves of the tribe of Reuben.
We'll drop the balls. So they're telling Montezinos, hey, look, yeah, man, we you came all the way over here on the canoe.
Man over here.
You bring this white man over here for that's been oppressing us, man. Yeah, we from the tribe of Reuben. We're Israelites. Read on.
And that the tribe of Joseph lived on an island nearby.
So that tribe of Joseph is who?
Ephraim.
That's Ephraim, man. That's Ephraim over there, man. That's Ephraim over there, man. So then when these people showed up here, while some of you out there celebrating the murder and slaughter of your own brothers and sisters out there, when these people showed up here, they knew that the Israelites was already here, man.
Right. And think about it. When you go back up real quick, because the dude, didn't he say something about he revealed himself as a Jew and said that we're brothers or something like that? Trying to tell him. And they had to look at him like he was crazy as hell.
Mirror the conversation.
Right.
Can you imagine the sister?
Hey, you a Jew? I'm a Jew.
Hey, why you bring this dude?
Right, talking
with
about an epiphany. That, oh shit! So you're our brothers now. Get out of here. Read that bottom joint real quick. What's the one where he says that we're the same people and learn the truth?
It's second paragraph. Second paragraph, revealing himself.
Yeah, right there. He got it with the mouse.
Yeah, right there.
Revealing himself as a Jew, Montezinos proclaimed his conviction that Francisco's hidden people were of the same race as he.
So basically saying, hey, we're brothers now.
Exactly.
Right. So then when Francisco took him down to the other brothers, like, this dude ain't us, man.
He come to Reuben and them, and they look at him like he crazy.
Hey, listen, that's why they speaking in Hebrew and he don't know what the hell they talking about.
Exactly.
Like, so if we the same people and we have been on this island, I mean, on these lands, on this soil at the same time, everybody that came over here with me, we speak the same language.
Right. We all recognize each other. Why we don't recognize?
Why we don't recognize you? And you don't understand what we saying?
Right.
Why don't you? Why you don't understand what we saying, bro? Hey, get that in Deuteronomy. You know what I'm saying?
He's sitting there looking clueless as heck, like they finna find me out.
Hey, get that in Deuteronomy real quick because that shows you the difference in our language. You know what I want?
Yes, sir.
Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 49.
Come on.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Come on.
From the end of the earth.
Come on.
As swift as the eagle flying.
We all know the bird of this country is the damn bald eagle. They've always came under the banner of the bald eagle. Come on.
A nation whose tongue.
Whose what?
Whose tongue.
Whose language.
Thou shalt not understand.
So apparently we spoke a different language from him.
Right.
I don't know what the hell he talking about, but he looking at us like,
I know they.
Hey, can you translate? Hey, Montezinos. Francisco. Can you translate, please?
What they saying?
Can you please translate that? I don't know what the hell y'all was just talking about. But then he finds out that they are speaking. Jump all the way back down. They're speaking in Hebrew. Read that. Shema. I know we know this ain't the right, Hebrew, because we black in America. But we're gonna read what's in the book. Read that. Come on, IT.
Right there, right there, right at the top, right up there, like third line from the top.
Yeah, it's a little bit above the underline stuff.
Shema,
Yisrael, Adoni, Elohinu, Adonai, Ehad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. They had recited in Hebrew the fundamental credo of Judaism.
But this dude, for Montezinos, he don't speak this. He don't know what the hell is going on. So we're going to jump over for a sake of time. We're going to jump over go to the next page, page 365, and read that underline. So, hey, matter of fact, leave that page up right there. Start at the bottom right there. Francisco
told Montezinos all he knew about these people from his own.
Next page.
Traditions.
From his own traditions. At the top, right there. Come on.
His ancestors, to their eternal shame, had indeed made war on them and persecuted them. Only the sorcerers of his tribe had perceived that they were a special people.
Get that in Deuteronomy chapter 7. Get that in Deuteronomy chapter 7. Read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
Come on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
Do what?
A special people.
Come on.
Unto himself.
Now go back to the book. Go back to the book. The Lord chose the nation of Israel to be a special people unto himself. Now, lo and behold, the enemies are now realizing that these are special people. Read on.
Only the sorcerers of his tribe had perceived that they were a special people and had given warning that they should be left alone.
Hey, you should leave us alone, all right? Because we are the children of Israel. Right. We are God's chosen people. Read on.
The God of these children of Israel is the true God.
Come on.
They had said, and everything inscribed on their tablets
everything
is true.
Inscribed in their Bible, those holy scrolls, is true. Read.
At the end of days, there will be lords of all the nations of the earth.
That's prophecy right there, because we will get our ownership back of the earth. Come on.
That's right. One nation will come, bringing many things to this land. And after we have all been provided for these children of Israel, will go forth from where they now are reign over the whole world, as they once did.
You chop that up a little bit.
It said these children of Israel will go forth from where they are and reign over the whole earth as they once did.
So, there go the bombs. All praise to the Most High. So, y'all out there celebrating this foolishness today. Thanks killing.
Hey, look, you see how the reader want to look over here like he said it right, then he missed the and.
Yeah, he did.
He look over here like he read it right. You read it wrong, brother.
That's how I see
it. You read it wrong,
man.
Boo this man. Boo.
You gotta hold a button on him, bro. You gotta hold a button on him. This man. Nah. But for real though, our people out there celebrating Thanksgiving today, they ain't got a clue about none of this history. Now, all praise to the Most High, we got Bishop Nathaniel, the greatest prophet walking the earth right now, to reveal to us through the Bible first, and then help us line these things up with the books that have been written with our history in it, so that we can see and prove who we are in these last days. So what's the solution? What is the solution to these problems, bruh?
Hey.
How do we fix this thing, man?
Well, you know, we like to go to this thing. Get Colossians 2 and 8.
Yeah, it is.
Right quick.
Colossians chapter 2, verse 8. Beware, lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Go ahead.
After the tradition of men.
And that is what we doing. It's told us to beware.
Right.
Gave us a warning. Like, look, don't be fooled and tricked by all of the different crazy holidays, and they tell you this day is good for you. It ain't got nothing to do with you. Said don't just say beware of those things. Go ahead.
After the rudiments of the world.
Because most of the world is celebrating this day, celebrating our destruction. So we're not supposed to be getting caught up in it and not being deceived by it. Go ahead.
And not after Christ.
Because you can't make an evil thing good, like we read earlier. You can't do it. That's why everybody's out here celebrating and eating a turkey. All of y'all that ain't at the schools.
Whoop. Swing.
Out there trying to eat your turkey on the low.
Swing.
Go and visit your mama now.
Swing.
Your grandmama now.
Swing.
You know what I'm saying? Then you want to eat the what they call it, the
then they go
the boo-boo noodles.
The boo-boo noodles. Then they go come in. They go come in on Sabbath talking about Shalom. Most High Christ bless. Get your ass up out here. Hey, but you just said something heavy. You said that when we say that our people, they can't really they can't see this. They don't understand it. You know what? Because they don't see the so-called Indians as our people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They don't understand that the same doctrine and the same oppression that's happened to them happened to us together. We've all been oppressed together.
Right.
But give me that in Jeremiah chapter 29. Jeremiah chapter 29 and verse 8. Now, I know you fast with it sometimes, but let me get it first. Go ahead, read that.
Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 8.
Come on.
For thus said the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel.
The God of who?
The God of Israel.
The same God that's of our people from the history that we've just read. The God of Israel. Come on.
Let not your prophets and your diviners that be in the midst of you deceive you.
So our people have been deceived by the diviners that are within our midst. That's your pastors. That's your deaconess. That's your so-called prophets. That's
even your grandmama now.
That's grandmama them. That's grandmama them and great grandmama them. The one that can't hear out her left ear. That's her. She's deceived you.
What's that movie? Soul Food.
Big Mama.
That's an example of that.
And they gave her more soul food.
Had a leg chopped off.
She was dying, getting a leg chopped off from eating soul food. Overweight. They gave her some more soul food.
Unbelievable.
That's black people. But your diviners have deceived you. The so-called leaders in our community have deceived us, and our oppressors know that we're deceived. That's why, like I said earlier, when you walk in the store in October, hell, Thanksgiving is already set up in the store for you to buy. Christmas is already set up 3 weeks before Thanksgiving. They got you already.
They already got it in the stores.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a perpetual cycle. Let a brother get shot down tomorrow in a profound neighborhood. Black people will march and say, defund the police. They will say, don't go to the stores. Let's boycott. But they never boycott these holidays.
Right. Didn't Mike Brown's mom, it was Mike Brown's mom, right? She was like, how is my son going to celebrate Christmas or some old nonsense?
Yeah, man.
Oh, and Freddie Gray, the brother that got choked down, right?
I think it might have been Freddie Gray's mom.
Not Freddie Gray.
One of them.
What's the brother name with the knee on the neck?
Which one was it?
Brother in New York.
What was his name?
George Floyd. It was the George Floyd. It was the George Floyd incident. The knee on the neck. When his wife was like, "Who's gonna be Santa Claus to the kids and all that?"
Yeah, who's gonna be Santa Claus to the kid? Yeah, it was a father.
The hell is this? Yeah, bro. Our people jacked up because of the diviners within them, within us. They don't want to listen to the real diviners are Israel united in Christ.
Right.
The real prophets that are out here on the street corners that's pushing this gospel down your throat, you don't want to hear that because we're telling you don't celebrate.
Right.
You want TD Jakes and damn Creflo Dollar because they're gonna say you got a blessing coming. Come on in here this Sunday and sow your seed.
Unbelievable.
So this is what happened. This is what's happening to us. Get that in 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Because the communication is from your eyes to your minds. It's on your radio. You see it when you walk in the store. You know what I'm saying? It's everywhere. America has it pushed
walking
everywhere.
Around humming them songs and crap.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. I got out.
You be in the store. Tune come on. I ain't finna sing this though.
Bro, I got out the car. I got out the car at Walmart, and the first thing I heard was, ding, 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 ding. So ding, ding, ringing the bell.
Yeah.
Ringing the bell, and then I heard the music. Ding, 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 ding. I'm like, and listen, I literally had to put Captain Gillingham in my mind. Peace. Ain't no peace. Hey, I had to play my own radio. I'm like, you're not getting in there. You ain't getting up in there. You ain't getting in there, man. But that's how it's set up because the communication is on levels, and if you can't recognize it, you're gonna get caught up in it.
Yep.
Read what you got.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33.
Come on.
Be not deceived.
What the Bible say?
Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived. But you are deceived. You are deceived. You have to study. You got to open this Bible, pray, ask the Lord for some understanding. Come congregate. 1823 Gregg Street, Columbia, South Carolina. Come and congregate and learn how to obey the God you say you believe in. Read it again.
Be not deceived.
Come on.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Sometimes our people, we want to do good.
Right.
In your spirit, it be want to do good. But the mind has been deceived on levels to where it weighs down. Get that in Sirach. It presses down the spirit. The flesh that we fighting is next level, bro. It's next level. And our oppressors, the enemy, they know that as long as we keep the mind occupied, as long as we keep them caught up in foolishness, as long as we continue to push drugs in their community, to build liquor stores in their community, give them access to guns, give them access to rap music, set the leaders up as rappers, then guess what? We can keep them oppressed as a people. We can keep them at the bottom. You got what I want? Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 9, verse 15.
Come on.
For the corruptible body presseth down the soul.
It says the corruptible body presses down the soul. Well, how does it get corrupt? It first starts here. It starts in the mind.
That's sorcery.
Right. The corruption starts here first. The seed is conceived in the mind. The communication causes us to corrupt on this physical character. Right. Read it again.
For the corruptible body presseth down the soul.
Come on.
And the earthly tabernacle.
The earthly tabernacle, because it's weak, because it's earthly, come on.
Weigheth down the mind.
It weigheth down the mind. Because in your heart, in your mind, you want to do good. But then here comes Satan. Ding-a-ding, ding-a-ding, ding-ding-ding, ding-ding-ding. You're like, damn, it's Christmas time. No, nigga, it's dedication time. It's a piece of dedication.
Brothers be having that warm, as they call it, warm fuzzy feeling
fuzzy
inside.
feeling on the inside. Like, oh, I should go see mama. I'm gonna go see mama today. You crazy as hell. Go back to that in 1 Corinthians 15:30.
I mean, he got to finish the rest of it.
Okay, he finished. Read on.
Yeah, he finished the whole day.
That museth upon many things.
How do you muse upon something? You muse upon it right here.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Right here in your mind, that's where we muse upon it at. And then now all of a sudden you find yourself doing all type of foolishness, caught up in all type of acts that you could have prevented had you put your mind on the good things, which is the Bible. Go back to that in 1 Corinthians, and then we're going to go from this segment. Y'all got anything y'all want to add?
No, I'm good.
All right, so read that again, 1 Corinthians 15:33.
1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived out there. You are deceived if you're celebrating Thanksgiving. Come on.
Evil communication corrupt good manners.
Evil communication corrupt good manners, man. So
you saying when grandmama and them be calling people, talking about come get this plate? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm gonna make my own plate. Just tell her I'm gonna make my own. I appreciate it, grandmama, but that is of the devil. That's Satan's food that you put. I don't want none of that. You know what I mean? But you know, black people greedy. They're not gonna tell grandma no.
Right.
I can't tell grandma no. You know she cooked
like
the best
say,
macaroni.
Wise to do evil. They'll go get it tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow.
God dang.
Hey, can you read the next verse?
Yeah, read on.
Verse 34. Awake to righteousness.
We gotta awake to righteousness. We gotta awake to what God wants us to do. Read.
Right.
And sin not.
That's the key. We gotta come out of sin. And to celebrate these holidays, we gotta realize one thing. These holidays are a memorial for them conquering us.
Right.
When they conquered us, they memorialize these days. And they make it all sweet and lovely, filling with food. You know what I'm saying? Filling with nice music. Because they feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. This is when we conquered these Negroes. This is when we put them in slavery and sold them. They feel damn good about that. This time we gotta what? Awake to righteousness.
Hey, Negroes are saying, shoot, I ain't conquered. Hell, I got a car, I got, you know what I'm saying, a nice house, I got a job, I make money, and I got butterball turkey in the oven.
Right. They'll give you a little gift so you can help that celebration, keep that money in their pocket and their economy flowing strong.
Right.
Read.
For some have not the knowledge of God.
That's what's wrong with our people. We don't have the knowledge of God. Read.
I speak this to your shame.
It's a shame to be out here celebrating the death of your own people.
Yeah, man.
Ain't got a clue. Don't even care.
Right.
All right, so Israel, that's going to conclude the main subject. We're going to now switch to our crucial content segment where black people are blacking. Black people are blacking.
Oh, shoot.
This is not a test.
Black people are blacking. I like that.
I don't know where it came from.
7, 6, 5, 4.
This is crazy. This is crazy. All right, y'all. We got black people blacking for crucial content today. And what do I mean, black people blacking? Well, you know, that's just black people being black because they don't know how to do nothing but be black. These Negroes said, hey, forget Black Friday. We're gonna have Black Wednesday, guys.
Wait, man.
We're gonna do our blackish today. Hey, play this clip real quick, man.
Y'all get over it.
She said, we can't have get over it. Give it a whole right.
Watch the security guard.
Hey, check out security. Watch security. It's real quick. Hey, pause it. Ah, you missed it. Hey, back it up just a hair.
Watch the run right past us.
Back it up just a hair.
Right there. Look at him.
Oh, it gotta go up just a little bit. Play. Pause it right there.
Yeah.
Hey, that's security coming out of the cut. Security, like, you know what? That's black people blacking. I'm just going to let them. I'm just going to let them be black because, yeah, there's nothing I can do. That's in L.A. in a matter of 45 seconds. Them brothers went in there with blue trash bags or whatever. Probably, I don't know, minute and a half. It's a heist, damn it. They call it a flash mob. Right. And stole $12,000 worth of stuff.
Who raised you?
$12,000, bro. Gone just like that. You know why? Because black people can't afford to really, Black Friday. They're like, You know what? I got an idea. I'm black. Instead of waiting in the line on Black Friday, let's just go and get our stuff today. And when they stole, like, they got boxes of shoes, man. You don't even know the size.
Man, that was what was in them blue trash bags.
Yes.
Boxes of shoes.
Bro, you cannot make.
What do you think the response of our people would have been if somebody called the police and the police was waiting outside of that mall and ended up shooting half of them?
Right.
Putting half of them to death.
You would have had black mothers, single black mothers, show up and say, "My son was a good kid."
Right.
Tell me, what would black people think if white people showed up at a black store and did the exact same thing?
They would join them because they black.
Right.
Damn.
I'm telling you.
Dang, that's cold-blooded.
They would join. They'd be like,
you cold-blooded.
They would be like, "Damn, I'm going to get me some too."
Some too.
That's how we think. But it's this type of thinking, it's this type of character that leads us down the path, down the rabbit hole where there's no return for us.
No.
There's no return for us. Like, well, there is a return, but this road, until somebody wakes you up, you can't really, like, you have no future. You know what I'm saying? You just gonna keep running for it head first. And a lot of them kids, they probably didn't even need that stuff, man.
No,
they just doing it.
Yeah, what they doing is probably robbing it, is stealing for somebody else, or whatnot, or gonna sell it for half the price on the street.
Hey, you know what I want?
You know what I'm saying?
Exodus 23.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Verse 2.
That's because these brothers, because it was females in that too.
Right.
It was females in that too. But see, what happened was they created this climate. They created this climate of flash mobs when they said wear a mask.
Right.
Because you know everybody went in there. They had on a little COVID mask with a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Read that.
Exodus chapter 23, verse 2.
Come on.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
Hey, play the black people blacking again. Play the black people blacking again, because our people don't get it. These scriptures are what's going to save your life. Black people blacking. Play. Where the volume at? We need volume.
That thing
I want to hear what the sister say. She said we can't have it over here. Watch that. Give me that right there. It's on the whole right. See, that's a girl right there. That's a sister right there running out there.
Right.
Security.
Now look, read the scripture again, man. I gotta say, man, like they say down. Hey, shout out to Captain Kolayah, all you Memphis brother, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm using the main, man. Read that.
Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
God says, don't follow a multitude to do evil. These kids didn't need that stuff, but they say, you know what? It's perfect timing.
Right.
It's perfect timing. They got all the Black Friday stuff set up. Hey, let's just go hit them hard real quick. If 5 or 10 of us get in there, they can't stop all of us. Read on.
Neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to rest judgment.
So if judgment, well, one, you can't catch these folks. They're gone. The only way to catch them is if they like start selling it on the street, like in front of the place, because black people be blacking, bro. They
That's
gonna
why
tell
other stuff be happening. Though.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey,
That's
our
why
people
other
don't-
stuff be happening.
Our people don't realize that Esau don't pass laws so they can shoot them doing
Yeah,
that stuff.
Yeah. They passed laws for them to be able to go. Where's it legal? Because it's legal someplace. I mean, it might be L.A.
Chicago.
For them to just go and rob stuff and like they can do flash mob activity and not be penalized.
That's
for it.
that purge laws.
Yeah. Chicago passed them laws.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. So black people, stop blacking, man. Y'all got anything else on that?
Yeah, get on Romans 13, man, because that thing could have went left very fast.
Real quick.
Very fast. Get Romans 13, verse
Shoot,
1.
they could have ran somebody over and had them bump their head and
Right.
kill them. You know, anything. Like you say, anything could have happened.
Anything could have happened, and that's why that evil communication that corrupts good manners. Our people don't know how to do good. Read that.
Romans chapter 13, verse 1.
This is what the Bible says our people need to be doing, though.
Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers.
That doesn't show subjection right there to the higher powers. Going into a mall and raiding, and that doesn't show any type of wisdom or any care for your life in general. Read.
For there is no power but of God.
Go ahead.
The powers that be are ordained of God.
Go ahead. So this so-called white man, he's evil bastard that we've been talking about the entire show. We know that he's ordained of the Most High God to be over us because of our own wickedness. Read.
Whosoever therefore resisteth the power,
Go ahead.
resisteth the ordinance of God,
Uh-huh.
and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation.
The Most High God is not cool with any one of them that ran into that mall, that ran into that store and was stealing those goods. Read.
For rulers are not a terror to good work.
Right, that evil communication that corrupted the good manners that our people should be displaying. Read.
But to the evil, wilt thou then not be afraid of the power?
They had showed absolutely no fear of the judgment that our people have been receiving for the last 400 years in this country, though. They showed absolutely no fear. They wasn't thinking, nobody said, yo, we might get put to death when we walk outside this place. Read.
Do that which is good.
So he's telling them to do good. Read.
And thou shalt have praise of the same.
Read.
For he is the minister of God to thee for good.
So even though we're in captivity, as long as we're doing good, we know that the Most High has our back. And we know that that good is keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. Read.
But if thou do that which is evil,
This is what these dudes took a risk at just then. Read.
be afraid.
They should be very afraid. Why?
For he beareth not the sword in vain.
They have a license to put you to death.
Right.
And they will be held not guilty. And they put you to death. And your mother's going to be crying, talking about my little thieving son that just got finished stealing and took a whole rack of clothes was a good boy.
Right.
He didn't deserve the death that he got. Read.
For he is the minister of God,
That is judgment from the Most High. Read.
a revenger to execute wrath upon him that doeth evil.
Our people really better wake up and take heed to the teachings and the prophets that go out and teach this gospel.
Right. Hey, give me Proverbs 1 and 10. Because like you said, you watch this and you see young women doing this, man.
Right.
And now people got to learn to stop being followers. Read.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not.
Hey, we got to stop letting people talk us into doing foolishness. We risking our lives, our freedom, you know what I'm saying, to do what? To steal some shoes, to steal some clothes?
They wasn't even checking the sizes. They couldn't even wear the joints.
Right. Read.
If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood.
Because you know what? Hey, that's your next step. Yeah, you robbing stores one minute, next minute you breaking into people's houses.
Right.
Read.
Yeah, they probably already doing that.
Right.
Let us lurk privily for the innocent without cause.
And that's what happens. Y'all putting people's lives at risk. You risking to take somebody's life or cause somebody to lose their life with that nonsense.
What if the security guard was one of them super cops?
Right.
The
Exactly.
super mall cops.
And listen, and he, she, whatever it was right there by the door.
Right.
It was like they were literally right there by the door. It's the Lord that put the person at the door that was by the door on that one. Because if he or she was one of them, I'm gonna save the world type of securities. Hey, they'd have been all of them trying to get through the door. They'd have been hit. Pop, pop,
Something
pop,
bad
pop.
would have happened.
What a damn a pile of niggas, nigga thieves.
And he take one life, every one of them people gonna get charged with that murder.
Facts.
Of
Yep.
that child.
Facts.
So you're gonna get 20 years for some pair of shoes.
Yeah. Negroes ain't got No sense. So black people, you got to stop blacking and come back to what's happening, which is the Bible. Bars.
That's right.
T-shirt, like D said.
T-shirt.
T-shirt. All right. So before we leave, because this is the final trumpet, we want to while all of this is going on the earth, well, I'll say while they're out there celebrating foolishness and stealing, we still got war going on the earth. Christ said to watch and pray. So we're gonna just watch at some a few clips about what's taking place with this war that's going on between Israel and the Palestinians. All right, we gonna stay out of it and mind our business and keep these commandments. But we're gonna watch and pray. Hey, play this first clip right here.
Allahu Akbar.
You heard him. Hey, play. Hold on. Hold on. Shit, you heard him. He wasn't playing. Hey, that came from the bottom, bro. That came from the core. He's so he ready to die, bro. Once they hit you with that, it's going down. They done gave their life over to their God already. Play it again.
Allahu Akbar. جاء واحد يسحب سحبوه ثلاثة بسرعة. أربعة يسحبوهم بسرعة. ولك بيسحبوا فيهم 200. وكمان 5.
So
hey, didn't they just? I thought wasn't they just talking about a peace joint? Like about releasing like 100 and something.
They liars, bro. They liars because these are Israeli soldiers right here. Those are Israeli soldiers that were killed, all right, by Qassam fighters.
Hamas.
Exactly. You finished that clip? Oh, there's another clip. All right, let's see what it looked like in the hospitals over there though. Play that one.
Even like an hour to get out of the hospital.
Pause it. Yeah. So it says occupation forces demand the evacuation of Sharifa
move the
Hospital.
thing out the way.
Yeah, we can't see nothing.
Yeah,
I can't read that. That's too far away from me.
Yeah, so it say after giving an hour's notice to evacuate Al Shafa hospital, now the doctors and some patients are leaving the hospital, leaving behind some patients who are unable to walk or move. So they just hospital full of people that done been injured in the bombs and all that stuff.
I just got one thing to say. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. You know, because go ahead and play. Because here's the thing. Yeah, the Palestinians they're getting it the worst right now. But Amalek is gonna get theirs in the future. It's coming. The Palestinians they got to take it. Ain't nothing you can do with them. Ain't nothing you can do with them folk right now. You know what I'm saying your little missiles, they ain't working that good. You know what I'm saying? They're able to kill Israeli soldiers after they've entered into portions of the of Palestine. But as far as heavy equipment, they can't do nothing with them. They can't do nothing with them. All right, finish this clip. They ain't got no doctors.
Yeah, they leaving. All the doctors leaving. They got an hour evacuation notice, and the doctors is leaving them there. Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, play that last clip. New massacre. It's Al Fakara school where civilians took
we gotta get used to watching these type of things, man.
Yeah,
Rita look disgusted right now. Like, oh my God. He don't want to look at it. Turn his face.
He turned his head from the street.
All right, you gotta look at it, bro. You gotta, like Bishop said, you gotta suck it up. You might have a little, you know. You got
it
a little,
is what it is.
Hey, you got a little, you know what I mean. You got a little, inside, a little mushy, little marshmallow. You gotta poop it out. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
As long as he's not sad, like he's not sad, right?
Man, that's crazy.
Hey, what Caption say? Word. Shh, that's crazy.
Tripping over there.
Damn, they killing each other over there. Word. That's crazy. All right, so play the next one. That's Al Fakara School, Where civilians took shelter, it was bombed. So they called themselves trying to hide out in the school. Let's see what happened to the school.
Dang. So that joke gonna be on the day. That's crazy. Gonna be on the clip.
That's terrible.
الله ونعم الوكيل نعم الوكيل أبو محمد أبو جراد مستشهد لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
Hey, hold on real quick.
Pause.
Hold on real quick.
Hey, pause.
And what they saying and what the Israelis are saying is that they're only killing militants.
They're lying.
Mind you, it's kids laying
killing,
all over the floor.
They're
over
killing
there.
everything that
Everything
moves,
moving.
bro. Everything.
I heard it was a live cockroach in that building. Blow it up.
Play on.
إلا بالله حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل
يا عم طب تيجي ساعات يا اختي تيجي ساعات والله يا اختي
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل
Watch that.
خذ النمس وانزل الجراي
طب شو بدي ابوي؟
برا هيهم برا حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل الناس مرمية تعال من هان
وين بالساعة؟
Bodies.
حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
Okay. You know, we got a live audience in here. We got the women, they probably can't take it. Well, you better suck it up.
Right.
You better suck it up because it's coming here soon. Soon come. All
And
praises to the Most High. What's that?
And that thing is for our salvation. Get Wisdom of Solomon 18:7.
Bring it out.
Our people must understand this thing and comfort ourselves with this war that's happening and that the burgeoning war that's going to come soon. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 18, verse 7. So of thy people was accepted both the salvation of the righteous.
That's the honey right there. Our people want to hear about the salvation of those that keep God's laws. There's people in this truth as well, right? We want that salvation, the salvation of keeping the Most High's laws. We want that thing. It feels good, but this is what people struggle with. Our people, read.
And destruction of the enemies.
Our people do not want to see the destruction of our enemies because the destruction of our enemies literally means death and bloodshed. Read on.
For wherewith thou didst punish our adversaries.
The adversaries are being punished on both sides. Our job is not to take sides, deal with any type of politics when it comes to this war and the things that's going on. Read.
By the same thou didst glorify us.
He's glorifying us through the atrocities that you're seeing right now, through the death and the blood. Yeah, little babies, women, all those things is going on with them. But he's glorifying us. Read.
Whom thou hadst called.
Who he only called us to this thing here. We are God's chosen people. So we can't, it gets a little squeamish, but you can't feel sorry for nothing that's going on. Whenever we want to feel sorry for what's going on with the enemies, think about our own people that are being oppressed right here in America.
They celebrating Thanksgiving.
Right
now.
Right.
Literally celebrating the murder of our people.
Confused.
Boy, ain't no
as-
way, boy.
Confused is all hell. Confused is all hell. Y'all got anything on that? Anything. All right, so that's going to end the show for today. But, you know, brothers and sisters, y'all see what's going on the earth. Continue to watch, pray. Keep the commandments of God. Like Bishop say, study, pray, and apply. Do we have the missing persons segment ready to play or not?
We'll add it in.
All right. So, all right, Israel. That's been episode 4. We're episode 4. IT getting a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in sync here soon. All right. We'll get it here in sync too. All right. So
they on time.
If you want to donate, right? They got a long
Hey, like,
clap.
hey,
They got a long clap
get
for
us
that.
the heck up out this hot seat right now.
So if you want to help the Final Trumpet Radio Show out, you can reach us or you can send any donations to iuic.sc at israelunite.org. Label it Radio Show.
You can do Booster Club too, fundraising at israelunite.org to help support our prophets traveling across the globe, spread this truth. Man.
Yes, sir. We're gonna get all our commercials and stuff added in here soon. You know, we're gonna get better. We brand new. We're gonna get better. We'd like to thank our audience, brothers and the sisters that came out. Give them a round of applause. All praise to the Most High. All right. And with that, you know what I'm saying? My name is Officer Kolayah. To my right.
Officer Aton.
To my left.
Officer, you want to thank
To my far right.
Officer, you want to throw on your
And my far left.
Soldier out here.
And you have been tuned into the Final Trumpet Radio Show. Stay tuned for the next episode. We out. Shalom.
Reliving the book of the Acts. I carry my cross on my back. My homies so stuck in the trap. Going hard, ain't no time to relax. Keeping my mind on the throne. Applying the stuff I've been shown. Been patient through all of my woes. Been patient through all of my woes. And I'm out here painting this picture. It came from the scriptures. I'm changing my mind now. And I've been examples. I've seen some examples. So I think it's just about time now to break the old habits and clean all the addicts. And yes, we are changing our life now. And when life gives us lemons, we turn it to vengeance. We're strong in the Lord and His might now.
All the tribulations, I just cannot stay the same. All the wisdom I've been given has been helping with the pain. And the people that I love, they think that I've gone insane. When it gets gritty and looking real iffy, they pull up and show out they face, yeah. It's full blood in my veins, yeah. I cannot stand to complain, yeah. Put it easy, there's a change, yeah. Put it easy, there's a shame, yeah. I'm the only one to blame, yeah. So I've been switching my lanes, yeah. Before that's all in my chain, yeah.
Straight Judah religion, it's only a few to stay true and some tripping. Danger if you got no clue when you slipping. It's time to renew and stop foolishly sinning, cause we the ones set apart from the beginning. All that is filled with the thing that's forbidden. Walking in life and I move with no vision. I'm moving like felt to my mind steady swimming.